Let's move on to number 37.
37. Go Birds.
That is correct. Number 37, Go Birds, Poke the Bear in Dallas. Go ahead. Come on. Go ahead. You can.
Bears fan. Bears fan right here.
No, I know. But it's still the Dallas thing. That's pretty funny. I sent it to somebody like, yeah, you're going to send that to somebody from Dallas. Poke the Bear down in Dallas. You're underdogs. And I mean, y'all mean it. Y'all mean it. So let's talk a little bit about, the growth. Talk a little bit about the growth story, because that's a large number.
Was it up to 8,000% growth? What's the number?
No, 534. That's still a nifty number, though.
Well, we started from nothing. So
and I get that, but the point is even when you start with nothing, if you're growing at a pace that's really quick, that's great. But it also, it's like, oh, this is real. This is very real.
It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. Yeah. It's thanks for the honor, by the way. We are growing. We're growing the right way, and not too fast, even though the number seems high. It started from zero.
Right.
And the work, as a creative guy, I'll say it, the work speaks for itself. I think the big agency creative firepower without the big agency waste, that's a real thing. We've come from the big agency world.
Mm-hmm.
We've been in those rooms, three rows deep of people may or may not have even known who were working on the business.
Right.
And I'll just give you the short reason we're growing is clients are getting smarter. They may have been asking quietly, who are those people and what do they do and why do I need all them? And we learned in that big agency, that handful of people that own the problem, that are in it every day, it's only like a handful. It's really, even the biggest accounts, I'm talking the biggest ones.
Right.
3 or 4 or 5 people do the work. And that's why we came to be.
Well, I love it. So one of you, this is, it's honest. It's your give a shit factor. What does that mean day to day? Todd, Haley, who wants to take that one? Todd's on mute.
Todd, you're muted.
Which is probably the best way to listen to Todd, because he is a Cowboys fan. I'm just kidding. Todd, go ahead.
Oh, you're still muted.
He's still muted. All right, Haley.
I'll take it.
All right. Oh, no, I hear you now, Todd.
There you go. Go, Todd.
Okay. For some reason, my phone, it was trying to use my phone microphone.
Oh, you know what? Happens all the time. So let me set you up again. Tell us about the give a shit factor and what that means day to day.
It's really just, we have a high standard that, to us, it's just kind of what we're used to, and it doesn't really seem like a high standard until you kind of talk to other people or hear from other people that say, man, yeah, you guys are tough. Like when we're working with editorial houses or, and they're like, there's just a different level of care. And I know that, there's those nights where, everybody wants to go home, you're not, I don't like to say that I'm at the level where I like to kern legal copy, but I'm close. But it's true. But the whole God is in the details thing, it's true. And it's like, we just can't turn it off. But I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, no, I get it. You said in your entry that you're not afraid. Haley, you get that easy question. What does that mean? And I think I understand the spirit of it. The reality sometimes is challenging, but having gotten to know all three of you a little bit. Doesn't surprise me, not a shocker, but talk about the we're not afraid ethos.
Yeah, I would say that we're not afraid to shake things up, to push clients to look at things maybe in a different way. We really pride ourselves on, the whole poke the bear mentality is that we dig a little deeper and we poke a little harder at things to really shake things up and make sure that whatever creative we're bringing to the table is actually going to resonate and impact our client's business by being rooted in really hard truths. And so
Right.
we're not afraid to do that due diligence. We're not afraid to have those conversations with clients. And it doesn't mean that we put out work that's bold or, crazy just because.
Right.
It's really rooted in something and we're not afraid of that.
Exactly. Bill, big question here. How does one get the Johnsonville employee discount?
Well, you got to be a carnivore.
Yeah.
That has to be documented somehow.
Yeah.
You got to know somebody, so you're in.
Right.
And let me tell you, that is the greatest client on the planet.
I've heard that.
They push us.
Mm-hmm.
They are not afraid either. We tell them maybe what they don't want to hear, and they love it. And they and they have great ideas, and we run with them. And it's a fantastic partnership with their agency, their small agency in Milwaukee that found us because of our It Just Means More campaign for the SEC. That's how it all started, because Johnsonville wanted to go down south.
Yep.
And this Sheboygan, Wisconsin brand didn't have the name down there. And so if you've been down there, that's a whole different culture on football Saturdays. You can't be a New York agency and think you can come in there, talk the local language during the pregame, which is bigger than the actual game a lot of times, and that's full of the meats.
Have you ever been to the Egg Bowl?
Meats. Yeah.
That is some legendary stuff. And so what I love about this is it not only Johnsonville, but all of your clients, this idea of simplicity. The work is excellent, but it's based in simplicity. Why is it important to make sure that just stays intact?
I mean, who's got time to figure your shit out? I mean,
all right, there's the T-shirt.
No one cares about your documentation and your 3-page brief, and it's a lot of times not creative nor brief. You got to hit them between the eyes, or they'll just move on. And so, it's always simple truths. Yes, Haley's right; it's hard truths, but sometimes the simple truth is right there in front of you. We got a couple clients that great examples of that. I mean, who's got time to figure out your marketing strategy and how maybe you are relevant to them? Nobody's the answer.
No, I know. And at Portland State University, we're reading Hey Whipple by Luke Sullivan. Simplicity is like a big thing there.
What did he say? Yeah.
What's that?
I mean, that's all what he says about it is
right.
Who's got
time? Who's got
bandwidth?
Time? Exactly. Speaking of which, we should probably keep this thing going because I could talk to you all day, but we are going to move on. That's what we call a professional broadcast segue in the business. Todd, Haley, Bill, thank you so much for supporting this mission, and congratulations.
Call back anytime.